Hello and welcome to episode 14 of Rebuilding Chelsea on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the first two games of the season for you. In the first match we'll be at home to Tottenham Hotspur, and in the second match we'll be away to Brentford. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Tottenham in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Tottenham, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Cucurella, Silva, Fofana and James, Bellingham at the base of midfield, Fernandes and Mount ahead of him, Sterling on the left, Neres on the right, Havertz up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting I shouldn't have to tell you how much today means to the fans. Do it for them. Yeah, I'm going to agree with him. So let's pump the fists and agree with him. And let's go out into the tunnel. As much as it might be a cliche, is the first goal all important? Scoring first matters to us, absolutely. Am I hopeful of a performance? If we play at the levels we're capable of, we'll be fine. Are you excited by the prospect of Derby Day and facing off against your local rivals? Yeah, it's always a tremendous occasion. So let's get into the match and see if we can get the season off to a winning start and ease some of the pressure. And it's Sitalo for Spurs, Kane to Bentancur, Romero to Kane, Richarlison, Bentancur into Højbjerg, into Kulusevski, who is dispossessed, and we've won it back. Simon to Fofana, comes out with it, plays a long diagonal for Sterling, who's reached it, goes round his man, he's in the area, and that's been given as a penalty. Referee Andy Madley points at the spot. It will be reviewed, and I'd like Sterling to take it if possible, but it's going to be Mason Mount. I wasn't quick enough to change it. Mason Mount with the spot kick sends the keeper the wrong way. Chelsea 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. So great start. Can we build on it? Not even 5 minutes gone yet, and we're already a goal to the good. So it's looking encouraging at this point. I want Sterling on spot kicks if at all possible. In fact, no, I'm going to make it Havertz for future spot kicks for now. And 15 minutes gone, still only 1-0. If we could get a second goal, that would be really helpful. Would help to ease some of the nerves. Mount corner, the header is just wide from Sterling at the near post. And nearly half an hour in, still 1-0. No one's playing particularly badly. We've got another chance. Mount with the outswinging corner. Cleared as far as Enzo Fernandez. Finds Bellingham. And that's played over the top for Havertz. And he's flicked it into the net. He's running off in celebration. And I'm not sure this is going to stand. It doesn't. It is still 1-0. So Havertz's goal is disallowed. And we still await the second and probably decisive goal of the game. As Tottenham come forward with Kulusevski, but Antonio Silva intercepts and finds Simon, who gives it straight back to him. Cucurella into Fernandes, Sterling to Havertz, Cucurella to Silva, Fernandes into Sterling, onto Havertz, rolls it in for Mason Mount, and Mason Mount this time does double the lead, and it is Chelsea 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. 42 minutes gone, so we're going to go in at half time with a healthy lead, and Silva finds Fernandes, to Cucurella, into Sterling, plays it back to Cucurella, to Fernandes, to Silva, into Bellingham, onto Neres, who shoots, and David Neres has got a goal on his debut, and it is Chelsea 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0, and it's not half time yet. So we're looking good on today's evidence, and there is the half-time whistle, so we can make some substitutions. Happy so far, and let's bring on some of the players we need to see. So we'll bring Sven Botman on, and we'll take off. Let's take off Enzo Fernandez, swap Botman for Bellingham, and next change is going to be Ez Abde for the yellow carded David Neres. Let's not risk him. And let's bring on João Mario, our new right back. And finally, Yusufa Moukoko can replace Havertz up front. So all of our new signings are going to get a run out today. We'll start the second half, and let's see if we can keep this going and maybe bag one or two more goals. So as you can see, we're well ahead on the XG, deserving of the healthy lead that we've got. And an hour in, still no further action in the second half. The only question now is who is going to be the fifth and final substitution. And I'm thinking probably Sterling at the moment. And Evan Nielsen will be the man to... In fact, we'll bring on Mudryk for Sterling. And that should be that. And we are at full time. There it is. Chelsea 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a visit to Brentford. Team for this one: Simon in goal, back four is Chilwell, Botman, Silva and James. Fernandes at the base of midfield, Mount and Bellingham ahead of him. Mudryk on the left, Neres on the right, Moukoko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. And I think he's absolutely spot on. So we'll point the finger and agree with him. And let's get out into the tunnel. Am I under any sort of pressure, given that most people believe a defeat here will cost you your job? My belief in the team's unwavering, and I'm fully confident. Chelsea were impressive last time out against Tottenham. How did you carry that form into this match? We took a lot of confidence from that performance. We like the feeling and we want to maintain it. Romelu Lukaku isn't in the squad today, but isn't injured as far as we know. Why is he out? He's just being rested. Okay, so let's get into the action and see if we can manage to grab the win. And if we can make it 6 points out of 6, that will be a magnificent start. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. I think we'll go for a demand more. We've not seen a highlight yet. And hopefully we will get some action soon. So over 20 minutes in, still no highlights yet, but it has been all Chelsea so far according to the stats. So some evidence of that would be lovely if we could. But it does look like we're going to go through the first half with nothing. And that is indeed the case. Half time, it's Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. So let's get in the dressing room. Don't like what I just saw. We need a bit more. So we're going to need some changes. Makoku's going to come off. We'll bring on Havertz up front. Yeah, we'll bring Havertz on up front. We'll take Mudryk off and bring on Sterling. And we'll take Bellingham off. We'll put Havertz back into midfield, and Bellingham will be replaced up front by Evan-Nielsen. Right, let's get out there and play the second half and see if we can turn 1 point into 3. So let's demand more again. Right, Neres is having a poor game. So we need to get him off if we can. We can bring Abde on for a go. As Mount finds Chilwell, who shoots just over the crossbar. So 57 minutes gone and Abde is on. And my final change is going to be Jean Mario on at right back. And it's Pinnock for Brentford, Henry into De Silva, Damsgaard, dispossessed, Evan-Nielsen to Fernandez over the top for Havertz. The shot comes in and it's saved by the keeper. So we'll have a corner. And it is Mason Mount with the right-footed in-swinging corner. And that's an easy catch for David Raya. Chilwell now with a free kick finds Mount, who plays a 1-2 off Norgard. Evan-Nielsen. And it's put behind by Brentford for a corner. And I think it's Mount. It is. Mason Mount with a right-footed in-swinging corner. Headed away, Bowie to Andre, and now it's Chelsea with the ball again. Mount to Chilwell, back to Botman, Chilwell again, down the line for Raheem Sterling, crosses for Kai Havertz, and inexplicably he's headed wide from the centre of the goal. So massive chance, demand more, go attacking. And let's see if we can get something out of this in the last few minutes. Will there be one more opportunity to get the win that we absolutely deserve? And the answer to that is no. It ends Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. And as you can see from the XG match story, totally dominated by Chelsea. But we only have 1 point to show for it, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well, before I can show you the league table, I have to unfortunately report that the board have requested to see me again to discuss the performance against Brentford. So let's go in there and see if we can save the job again, I suppose. We're disappointed with the result against Brentford and would like to know what happens. On this occasion we were just unlucky. But if I say that, I'm going to lose my job. So I'm going to say they were too strong for us on the day these things happen. And I've got away with it again. So I will be back in a moment with the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table, and with 2 games gone, we're second in the table with 4 points. Only Aston Villa with 2 wins out of 2, although there are a couple of teams that have only played 1 game. So let's take a look now at when we're going to come back on the next episode. And I had planned to go some distance before coming back again. But given that we've already had a board meeting since the start of the new season, maybe I should come back sooner than originally planned. So I will come back and I'll show you the Europa Conference League games against whichever of the opponents we end up playing. Their game is still to take place, so we'll play the winners of Vatna Sportgemeinschaft Tirol and Sigma Olomouc in the Conference League 4th qualifying round. Those will be on the next episode, and if you've enjoyed this one, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.